It's one of the most heated rivalries in sports.
The war started even before kickoff.
From claims of running up the score
play hurricane football. There's only one way we know how to play the game.
to Catholics versus convicts.
They hated us just as much as we hate them.
The last time they met was 8 years ago, a Miami blowout.
You can label us what you want. You can say whatever you want about us. At the end of the day, I want to make you respect us.
The stakes are high. Both teams highly ranked. All of college football is focused on Miami and Notre Dame. Tonight, an ABC Miami sports special. UM versus Notre Dame, and we've got you covered. Presented by Hard Rock Bet, Florida's only legal sports book.
It is a rainy summer evening in South Florida tonight. Miami Gardens becoming the epicenter of the college football world. The party's on in the parking lot. Everyone's braving the weather. The stage is set. It is number 10 Miami hosting 6th-ranked Notre Dame in this highly anticipated 2025 season opener. Hi, everybody. Welcome down to the sidelines ahead of our pregame show. We've got you covered for the next half hour, taking you all the way up to kickoff between the Canes and the Irish. I'm Josh Moser. Let's start with the visitors, Notre Dame. They won on this field in the Orange Bowl, advancing to the national championship game last year. However, it's a new quarterback. C.J. Carr will make his collegiate debut. It's also a new quarterback for the Canes. Carson Beck paid all of that NIL money to come over from Georgia. He takes over for Cam Ward, and we'll see if the Canes can start off the season in the win column. Notre Dame's on the field. The Canes buses arriving roughly a half hour ago. No Canes walk because of the weather, but there is so much excitement surrounding Beck and what he can bring for this team. The Irish enter this contest 2.5-point favorites. Beck ready to mind all of college football, just how good he is.
It's an opportunity that you don't get many of them, right? I mean, guaranteed we have 12 of these opportunities, and you never take them for granted, no matter who the opponent is. And luckily, like we're starting it out at home, which is going to be dope to be able to go out there and play in front of all those fans in Hard Rock and get to experience that. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Just ran into Beck in the tunnel. He says that he's excited, but he seemed very calm. Remember, he's played in the big games, number one on the road when he was at Georgia, so hopefully he can settle his team's nerves because there are a lot of young players on this Canes team. The fans have a lot of nerves because they know what this rivalry is. The good news, Notre Dame hasn't won a home game for Miami since 1977. This is the latest contest in the rivalry between two of the most storied programs in the sport.
We thought the hostilities had died. I guess we can truthfully say these two teams still don't like each other.
Tonight, the rivalry is renewed.
They're some arrogant son of a... Yes, they are. They're very arrogant. That golden dome helmet, I wish I could scrape the paint off that.
The current players understanding the lore of this matchup, despite not being alive in its heyday.
When I was a kid, it's kind of like the beginning of that kind of like the Catholics versus convicts, that whole thing. So yeah, I mean, obviously growing up in Florida, I'm very aware of what the rivalry is and what it means.
The rivalry beginning in 1955 and then reaching its peak in the famed contest dubbed Catholics versus Convicts in 1988.
The evilness that is, they couldn't handle being second best. They could not handle being last on a totem pole, but it's because of what we did at the University of Miami. Some people call it swagger. I just call it being the best.
The Canes losing that game in a controversial finish. However, Miami rebounding in 1989, ending Notre Dame's 23-game winning streak.
Miami has done it. The longest win streak in Notre Dame history is over.
The Fighting Irish then deciding to take Miami off its schedule in 1990.
Miami fans hate Notre Dame. Who the hell do you think you are? Notre Dame type of people.
A 20-year hiatus following until 2010.
Ecstasy for the Hurricanes and misery for Notre Dame.
Tonight's matchup will be just the 5th in 35 years.
When you compare those two schools, who's going to choose Notre Dame over Miami? Truthfully, I don't know.
Head coach Mario Cristobal, a player in that game. Now he needs the next generation. And our Donovan Campbell speaking to coach. He now joins us live in the parking lot. What's going on, D?
I'll tell you what, he's a hurricane to the core, and he's trying to bring that championship pedigree back to the U. As you can hear the fans chanting here in the parking lot, his name, I'm talking about none other than Mario Cristobal, the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes, who I had a chance to sit down with one-on-one.
We're hanging out here with Coach Mario Cristobal, the head coach for the Miami Hurricanes. I got to ask you, you're back now coaching your alma mater. A few seasons in now, going into year 4. Is it more like a dream come true, and how much do you believe in this team can do what you did back in the day and win it all?
Well, it was always the ultimate dream, right? And we came back for one reason and one reason only, and that's for the University of Miami. Just watching from afar, it needed to get to a certain level again, and certainly each and every year we keep getting better and better and closer to what that needs to look like.
You've played under Jimmy Johnson, coached under Saban. What's the unique stamp you want your era of Miami football and you want to leave behind for yourself?
Well, I mean, you always want to establish the highest standards, right? What's been the standard, and can you take that standard and elevate it? That's what's always been at the forefront of our priority list, right? We want to be a physical team, one that is kicking butt as much in the classroom as it is on the football field, to compete and win championships on a consistent basis, right? And to make this community really, really proud.
As someone who bleeds, orange and green, how do you stay patient with a fan base that demands like a national championship by halftime?
There's no greater expectation than what I have for myself and for the program. You see, I 12 zippers on my body from surgeries sustained from play here at the University of Miami and laying it on the line. We want to be always surrounded by people that live and die by the Miami Hurricanes, that truly know what it takes to take this place to a level that, right, is very different than anywhere else in the country. So for that reason, we recruit the way we do. We work the ungodly hours that we do because it's our heart and soul. We believe in it, and that's how we're going to do it.
You open the season against Notre Dame. Have you told your players how intense the matchup with the whole Catholic versus convicts being? And I think I heard something the other day that you still have your T-shirt.
We all know the amount of hype and energy that surrounds games like this, but there's not one talking head, there's not a member of the audience that can affect the outcome of this game by making a play. That's got to be done by the players. Our guys certainly feel the passion that our university has for playing in this particular game.
How personal is the matchup for you, per se?
I don't get in interviews about that kind of stuff. I don't get into talking about personal feelings. I don't get into talking about predictions. I think I've learned from some really, really, really good coaches. Keep your personal stuff out of it, keep your emotions out of it, and stay the course. All that other stuff, I don't have to tell you how I feel, man. You know me for a long time.
You're so intense, but I know you have that other side of you. What do you do for fun outside of being here on this football field, on this campus?
Why is this not considered the fun part? You know what I mean? Come on now, we get to do some ball. No, our lives are consumed by this. I mean, your family is married to it. That's fun for us. We truly love the work and the grind that goes with this. There are no complaints on this side. We came back here with a purpose, and that's all about the University of Miami.
All right, back out live. The players are on the field and they're warming up. But I got to tell you guys this before we toss the break. This might be the best T-shirt I've seen to date. Catholics versus convict, repeat offenders. Check this out. All the Canes national titles, that's exactly what Mario Cristobal wants to bring back. A 2025 championship. Hey, that'll do it right now. Let me take you to commercial break. More after this.
I'm half Samoan, so even though I'm going against, my collegiate affiliation, I got to go with Rock.
Rock, I don't even know what Rudy is.
Oh, Rudy, 100%. I feel like everybody knows who Rudy is. I don't know about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
People know.
I'm kidding.
You gotta know who The Rock is. Of course, he played for the Canes collegiately, but right now it is all about this man right here. Carson Beck taking over the quarterback responsibilities. The belief is he can lead this team to a college football playoff berth. Tommy John, he's 100% recovered, and he is filled with confidence going into tonight's highly anticipated matchup. We know the Canes share the field with the Dolphins. They're both players and coaches on that NFL team that have ties to this contest. For more on the house divided, we go back into the studio and bring in our Mike DiPasquale. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Josh, and thank you. And the Dolphins do share a common bond. They always support and encourage each other. But tonight, they'll be on the opposite sides of the field. They're all Dolphins, but tonight, it will be a team divided.
Yeah, I like the Canes anytime they step on that field.
Dolphins edge rusher Jalen Phillips once played at the U. There are two members of the Finns that once played at Notre Dame. Right out of the gate, here's what they expect from the Fighting Irish against Miami.
Restoring what we think Notre Dame to be. Just play a physical brand of football. We're going to run, we're going to play dominant defense, but we're going to get the job done in the end.
Starting off with a big game like this, I think it's kind of one of those circumstances where you kind of set the season off right.
There's been some trash talking about the game, along with some friendly wagering. If Notre Dame wins, Phillips will have something new to wear.
I might have to get him a Notre Dame cheerleading outfit or something, but we'll talk about it and we'll figure it out.
If Miami wins,
we'll just make him wear some Canes gear if we do end up getting that dub. I'm sure he'll make me do the same.
Phillips, Eichenberg, and Weaver will all be at the Rock tonight. It's the first time since 2017 that Miami and Notre Dame will face each other.
It's a rivalry in a historical context. Again, you hope it's one of those games that you remember comes down to a last play in the end, and maybe there may be a little bit of trash talk here and there. The thick of it was in that late 80s, right? 85 to 90 probably, with Lou Holtz and Erickson and all of them, and hopefully we continue to build upon that.
Now, history is not on Notre Dame's side when they play in Miami. They have not had the luck of the Irish. The Canes are 6-0 in the last 6 games against the Fighting Irish when playing at Miami. Tonight, the Rock will be rocking. It will be a sea of orange. Stay with us. More of our special pregame show for this mega showdown after the break.
Come on, dog. I don't even think the people in South Bend will say South Bend. It's South Beach. South Beach.
I'm gonna go South Beach. They're gonna get upset. I know. I get it. I understand. I love you. I love you. I love you, South Bend. I do. I love Touchdown Jesus. But come on now. I love the beach.
Who the hell has picked South Bend over South Beach? That's a horrible question.
As you know, it's been raining all day, but that is not stopping the party here at Hard Rock Stadium as these Canes fans are ready to dominate the Fighting Irish. And while I was here, I got to catch up with some fans while they're tailgating. And like they say in Miami, they were crunk.
It's bigger than big.
It's a big game today, so Notre Dame, I hope they ready, because we ready.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! And what's your prediction about the game tonight?
Miami will for the win, no doubt. Miami wins it 28-14.
All day, all day. Josh, all I got to say is thank you so much for being inside and keeping me outside with these fans, because they're all crunk and all turned up. And guess what? They all looking for a Canes dub. Let's go, Canes!
Love it. The crowd's fired up. Hopefully they'll carry that energy all the way through this contest. Remember, Notre Dame are 2.5-point favorites. We've got more on the other side. Keep it locked on our We Got You Covered pregame show presented by Hard Rock Bet.